Okay, so this is problem 22 on AMC 8, year 2022. Let's see. A bus takes 2 minutes to drive from one stop to the next and waits 1 minute at each stop to let the passengers board. Zia takes 5 minutes to walk from one bus stop to the next. Should I read Zia or Zaya? Like Zia, right? Reaches a bus stop. If the bus is at the previous stop and has already left the previous stop, then she will wait for the bus. Okay, so along the path, if you see the bus that's on the previous stop or kind of coming towards you, you wait, right? And otherwise, she will start walking toward the next stop. And suppose the bus and Zia start at the same time toward the library, with the bus 3 stops behind. So the picture is given to us. Okay. After how many minutes will Zia board the bus? All right, so let's see. After the first, first 5 minutes, she'll be here, right? She'll be here. And after that first 5 minutes, well, 2 minutes are gone and 1 minute has passed and extra 2 minutes are gone and there's the bus. Okay, so here's the bottom part. After the first, 5 minutes, this is where they landed. However, things are going to be a little bit different from here because the bus in this particular stop is going to wait for extra 1 minute. So for 1 minute, this Zia goes on to this position down here. Okay, so let me mark this with a little bit of a different color. Right, so we have a red dot. That's the current position for Zia. And she's going to spend about 5 minutes again. So after spending about 5 minutes, she moved to, if we call this as a, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, if we call the coordinates or give the coordinates to that particular point, that must be 5 and 1 over 5, right? 5 and 1, 5 1/5, right? So after 5 minutes, she's going to be here. However, the bus is going to arrive right here. Does that make sense? So after the, 5 minutes, after another second 5 minutes, you see that that's where it landed. Now, when the bus is waiting for extra 1 minute, Zia actually moves extra 1/5 of that particular point. So this is your, this is the third, third starting point. The first starting point was here. The second starting point was the red dot, the left red dot. And the third starting point is going to be the blue dot. Now, that's going to be something like, if you call 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that must be 5 2/5, right? So 5 2/5 is it's the point where Zia begins walking for the third time, and she's gonna eventually arrive at 6 2/5 when the bus arrived here. Now she sees the bus, right? She sees the bus, and as soon as she waits for 1 minute, as soon as she waits for 1 minute, she's now at let's label the different color again. I'm gonna use I'm not sure whether this is gonna be visible, but I'm gonna use this like a bright green one. She's gonna be in the 6 and 3 over 5, 6 3/5. She's gonna spend about extra 2 minutes just to walk. But along that 2 minutes, the bus will arrive at the right point, and they will meet up at that, that particular stop. So the third begins with extra 5, and of course there's extra 2 minutes that have been spent for both the bus and Zia. So if you add all these numbers all together, and that's the final step, we got 17 minutes that are passed. Hence the answer for this question must be A.